All right, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite cases every single year. That's going to be the Caudabe Sheath. If you're familiar with my channel at all, you guys know I love this case. They made it even better this year, so I'm really excited to show you all the changes. So we'll start off with the packaging. On the front, you're going to have some Caudabe branding, Sheath on the bottom, and then on the back, it just goes over kind of a little bit about the company and some of the changes they made. So clean, minimalist aesthetic, covered buttons with tactile feedback, exceptional MagSafe strength, and a premium pebbled texture for enhanced grip. So we will pop the case out of the packaging here. This one's going to be the black colorway. I do have it in the two other colors that I will show you towards the end of the video. So taking a look at the back, like I said, you're going to get just a better texture this year. It's just a little bit more enhanced. I know some people said the texture used to be slippery. Some of you guys said it was grippy. I think this year it's going to be just a unanimous grippy texture. It's just extra texture, extra material this year. You have your Caudabe logo at the bottom. You have some kind of like high gloss accents going around the camera there and that little stripe across the case as normal. And then you're going to have your lens protection on the side here. This is where they made, in my opinion, their biggest change this year. Very much welcomed. This year, you're going to have nice aluminum buttons instead of what they had last year. Let me see if I don't have a sheath available, but I do have a synthesis, which the buttons were pretty much the same. So as you guys can see, the buttons were pretty much part of the case, and they were all right. You know what I mean? They were tactile, they were clicky, nothing wrong with them. But the fact that we have floating buttons this year, very much welcomed. I love it. I will show you guys how they work. So we have our aluminum buttons there, and then we have our aluminum power button. We do have our camera control cut out, so there isn't a button at the bottom there. And then on the very bottom of the case, you have your charger and speaker cutouts. And then on the inside, one of the changes they made last year for the 15 series, they brought back, thankfully, for the 16 series, you have that nice soft felt lining in the middle there, and then you're going to have your MagSafe magnet. So we'll pop the phone inside of the case here. Very nice snap. The fit is perfect on this. Taking a look at the back, like I said, you're going to have that real nice texture. You are going to have camera protection, so the lenses are going to be recessed in there. As far as the screen protection goes, you have a small lip that goes all the way around. Caudabe Sheath cases never really have a huge lip. It's pretty much just enough to survive like a medium fall, or if you set your phone face down, it's not going to be resting on that glass. Now, as far as the buttons go, we have our volume up and down. Like I said, new aluminum buttons this year. Very, very clicky. You're not going to have any issues. You got your action button, very clicky, and your power button, same thing. So these buttons are perfect. Like I said, in years past, they were good. These are perfect. This is what we wanted all along. Shout out to Caudabe. You guys did great with the buttons here. Very welcome change. And then, like I said, you are going to have your camera control cutout. So like most cases, they have the cutout. We do prefer the button, obviously, but the way they did this cutout isn't bad at all. They have kind of like a slope design. It's a beveled cutout, so your finger just kind of rests in there perfectly, and they do not have this kind of grippy texture inside of the camera control cutout here. So it's a very smooth, soft, comfortable rubber that's in there. So you're not going to be kind of, rubbing your finger on that texture when you're messing with the camera control. It's a very soft rubber. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that on camera. It's kind of hard to get it to focus on that area directly, but very soft rubber in there. So when you're using the camera control, I'll show you guys here. I mean, you can maneuver it perfectly. You're not going to have any issues going through it. It's just enough of a beveled edge to, just do what you got to do. So I don't have any complaints with this. Of course, we like the button, but this cutout implementation is perfect. It's a very stiff material, so it shouldn't droop over time. No issues with that. And then on the bottom, like I said, all of your cutouts line up perfectly. As far as how it fits on the phone, the Sheath has always fit great. This year, it fits perfect. I mean, you pop the corners off here, you're going to get a very nice snap on all four corners. You're not going to have any issues pulling it, even by the camera control where it's just that little kind of slit of material, barely any movement, snaps right back into place. By the buttons, snaps right back into place. Pulling up on the top, the bottom by the charger, you're not going to get any movement. So the fit on this case so far has been the best fit of any case that I've tried on, and I have a pile of them over here. This is the best fit so far, so you're not going to have any issues with it drooping or anything like that. And as far as how it feels in the hand, using it day to day, I've only been using it for, I believe, 2 days, maybe 3 days at most. I think it feels great. I love the texture of the sheath. It's not going to add a ton of bulk to the phone. It adds a little bit of thickness, but nothing too crazy. Feels great in the hand. I think it's very grippy. Buttons are very clicky. The fit is perfect. So I have zero complaints with this. As far as the MagSafe strength on the back, we have the Apple Wallet. Of course, it's going to snap on the back just fine. And you're not going to get any type of movement or anything like that. So you're not going to have to worry about a wallet falling off. And if you have something like a MagSafe battery pack, it's going to snap to the back with no issues. It's not going to go moving around. So if you have your nightstand mounts or your car mounts or anything like that, this is going to work perfect. So I will show you guys the other two colors. This one's going to be the black. I also have the celestial blue color. So we'll pop that one on. Very good fit on that as well. All these cases are all going to be the same across the board. So you have your metal buttons. Looks very good. And then we also have our gray color. So we'll bring that one over here. This one looks really good with the white. Would look amazing with the natural titanium. Nice clean look there. I'll let you guys see all of these together. Like I said, all of these buttons are color matched to the case. So I feel like normally we're just used to seeing black buttons on most of these cases. These are all matched to the case. So you can just tell Caudabe took the time to really, just refine this case. This is definitely the best version of the sheath that we've had in years. This might be the best one so far, in my opinion. So got a couple different colors here. If you guys want to check them out for yourself, of course, I will leave links down below. I highly recommend checking one of them out. If you do, like I said, the links will be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, turn on that bell. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.